Kratos has done some pretty god-awful stuff, and awful stuff to gods. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 worst things that Kratos has done. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at all the selfish and unnecessarily violent things Kratos has done across the God of War games. There has been quite a lot to wade through, too. Number 10. Blinds Typhon to kill Prometheus.
I no longer walk with the gods. Who has placed you in this torment?
Sometimes the Slayer of Gods needs to just leave others alone. Typhon is already grumpy about his imprisonment and inability to follow his titans. The last thing he needs is some angry guy coming in, blinding him, and then stealing his power, but that's exactly what happens. The only reason for Kratos doing this in the first place is that so he can use Typhon's Bane to kill a chained up Prometheus. Both titans were completely defenseless too, though. Prometheus was bound, and as for Titan, well, he can barely move in his prison. All you had to do was just keep going, Kratos. Why does everyone you meet have to die? Number 9. Rips the wings off of Icarus.
We'll never make it across. You think you can, but you cannot.
Icarus has clearly seen better days. Upon meeting Kratos, he kinda comes off as deranged and somewhat delusional. Our point is proven, though, when he brags about his strong wings, which gives Kratos an idea, and he demands them for himself. Of course, Icarus wasn't going to go down easy, so what made Kratos want his wings so bad? Wanting to reach the Scissors of Fate, of course. Granted, he does use them in God of War 3, but couldn't he have at least spared Icarus rather than letting him fall into the underworld? Number 8. Cuts off Hermes' legs just to get his boots.
Look who it is! Kratos, the ghost of Sparta, the fallen god, the cursed mortal.
We can say that without a doubt, Hermes is the most annoying of the gods. Throughout the fight, Hermes mocks Kratos like a child making tasteless jokes, but does that really justify cutting off both of his legs? Just look at him. Poor guy's begging for mercy. Are you really about to make this man suffer just so you can get a new pair of kicks? Hey, at least you can scale walls and dash into enemies now. I'm sure that was well worth the bloodshed and screams of agony, not to mention the plague that's now unleashed on the world. Good going, dude. Number 7. Abusing his power as the God of War. What would you do as the God of War? Well, we already have some ideas floating around in our heads. You could raise an army to challenge the gods, or command civilians to build temples in your honor. You know, regular god stuff. So, what does Kratos do with this power? Well, he treats his people as if they were the Earth's trash. Throughout the games, he makes no effort in trying to save basically anyone from dying, and forces them to become sacrifices in order to solve puzzles. One of these guys has been killed by the ghost of Sparta 3 times. How is that even possible? Number 6. Freeing Thera.
It has been long since our kind waited for the one destined to free us.
Our bloodthirsty Spartan has made a few smart decisions during his murderous rampage. For instance, he managed to have the Titans fight by his side against the gods. Unfortunately, there were some Titans that should have been left behind, such as the Lava Titan Thera. While Kratos was able to earn a new power, he consequently freed Thera, which caused a massive volcanic eruption. In other words, Kratos has gained fire damage at the expense of an entire civilization. And we thought the leg-cutting thing was kind of petty.
Atlantis was sinking.
Number 5. Tearing off Helios' head.
Save me now, as you once saved me from Atlas. And I promise to repay you in full.
How could we forget one of the goriest scenes in all of video game history? Seeing Helios get his head torn off while he is still alive has been ingrained in the brains of many a gamer. Hey, it's a brutal scene, man. Kratos even uses that head as a weapon throughout the rest of the game. But seriously, on top of traumatizing our fragile little minds, the death of Helios results in the sun disappearing. It's the end of the world as we know it, and we feel that Kratos does not give a shit. Thanks for bringing on the apocalypse, dude, bro. Number 4. Uses Poseidon's princess to prop up a chain wheel.
You're Lord Kratos. Please. No. I do not need your help.
You know, most heroes choose to save the damsel in distress. Heck, Mario's been doing it for over 30 years and all he gets is cake. Well, Poseidon's princess. Not to worry, princess. Kratos will save you, right? I mean, it would be nice to see Kratos saving an innocent life for once. See, he's fending off hellhounds and Olympian soldiers for her. And now he's, using her to hold up this chain wheel and, oh, come on, dude. Couldn't you have found, like, a 2x4 or, like, a shield or something to put in there? Literally anything that isn't a person begging for mercy? You can't go a minute without killing somebody, eh? Number 3. Causes a flood by killing Poseidon.
You challenge me, mortal? The god of Olympus?
The death of Olympus means the death of us all. Those were the last words of the King of the Seas before we were prompted to push that circle button. But typical of Kratos to brush off that warning and beat him senseless anyway. After finishing off Poseidon in one of the most brutal ways possible, a massive tidal wave is formed, drowning hundreds of civilians in the process. Kratos, my man, it seems that Poseidon was telling the truth, eh? From the look of things, maybe killing the gods isn't such a great idea. Number 2, unleashing hell. Literally.
I will see you suffer as I have suffered. Your soul is mine.
As we have learned from the death of Helios, Hermes, and Poseidon, killing a god sets off a chain reaction of catastrophic events. But Kratos has really no time to think about that. So, what could possibly go wrong if Hades were to be killed? Well, now the souls of the damned have nowhere to go but up, which means Kratos has literally unleashed hell on Earth. We can't really blame Hephaestus for his surprised reaction. Killing the god of the underworld, though, how is that even possible? Seriously, Kratos, causing a global flood wasn't a sign that you may be taking things too far? What are we saying? He doesn't give a shit. Number 1, killing his family. There's no denying that Kratos killed his family. Tricked or not, the guy did it, and there's no going back. However, we're not just talking about his wife and daughter here. According to the various flowcharts you can find online, almost every single god or titan that he's killed is related to him in some way. There's his brothers, Hermes, Hercules, and Ares, Uncle Poseidon, Uncle Hades, Auntie Hera, Grandpa Kronos, great-great-grandmother Gaia, and of course Father Zeus. Basically, the God of War franchise is just one big family issues. Is there a god of family counseling sessions by any chance?
Face me, father. It is time to end this.
Yes, my son. It is time.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.